Not a sound except nature. Wow. Daddy's fishing down by the water. And we're going to go take a picture of the frog. He says there's a huge frog down there. The size of this frog. And he is not afraid. Not one little bit. Howie, look at him. Look at how close I am to him.
I know. I've walked right by him twice.
This bugger kept me awake last night, going meow, 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 meow. Fiddlehead goulash with cheese, avec fromage. Just let that cheese melt and then we'll have some dinner. Papa's dishing up. Oh, the fiddlehead goulash looks lovely actually. And we're going to heat up our dishwater. Now if my Dutch oven was a little bit bigger, I probably just would have washed the dishes right in it. But we have these wonderful dish pans that came with our Ladybug. I call it Ladybug because it's our bug out place. And it's pink inside. Well, it's not all pink, but it's got dusty rose upholstery and curtains.
It's Ladybug when you're here.
It's Ladybug when I'm here. It's just the bug when you're there, right?
Yeah.
You know, this is much nicer than doing it. We have a hot water tank in the trailer. We have a sink and everything. But this is so much more comfortable because you got more room. And why use the water in the tank if we don't have to? Now, if my cast iron pan, like if this was my frying pan and I had made bacon or eggs or anything in it, and it had a crusty, the way they used to clean them before there were scrubbing pads and steel wool and stuff, oops, there's a little bit there, take a handful of clean sand, and I'll show that on another day, and just rub it on the inside, and scour it with a bit of sand and then rinse it. You don't even need soap half the time if you're using sand. So, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying we now have a bug-out homestead. Even if it's temporarily rented, well, rented for the year, until we have our own bug-out location, this will do, eh dear?
Yep.
This is it, folks, for miles and miles and miles. And this is the good road. Now we're in past the main gate. And we are 26 kilometers in from the nearest county road. Right? Yeah, from the nearest county road. And we are 20 kilometers to our campsite. The sun's going down. We still have not hit our little, no, not our campsite, Mom, our road into our campsite. Well, if you can call it a road. That's the road into our camp. Watch it, there's big potholes here. You can't see them because of the thing. Yeah.
Whoa. Now what in the hell would you think a road like this should come in? Oh, whoa.
Because it's where we want to be.
Just stop for a second. Just stop. Look at the deer flies.
Yeah.
Here it is, folks. Daddy built me a little deck out of scrounged wood. Look at what Papa's building me. It's a privy. There's our trailer. Here's the privy. We can do it this close because we have stuff that we can put in it to keep it sweet. Lime works good. Lime's natural. It's just baked limestone and that's been powdered. And if you keep some of that in your outhouse and you sprinkle some down on whenever you do your business, it'll keep your outhouse sweet.
With this in,
Yeah.
maybe with a piece of this old crap.
Yeah. Plywood it in or just around the bottom, and then we'll put the fabric around the top.
Yeah. And later we'll put a little piece of tin on the roof.
There it is, folks. My privy. It's rough at first. It's just got a cloth around it. I'm going to change that to, actually I'm going to change it to, what am I going to change it to, Howie?
Camouflage.
Camouflage, thank you, Mom. And we're going to put a screen here. But, you know, we only had about 12 nails and, you know, 4 2x4s. The rest we scrounged, so I think we did pretty good. Actually, I think you did amazing. There you go. Papa's putting up our kitchen tent. He's doing a damn fine job, isn't he, Mom?
Yes, he is. Very fine.
Say hi to your fan club. Every once in a while, even when you don't need it or you don't think you'll ever need it, something like this goes on sale. I got this screen tent for $20 on sale at the end of the season about 3 years ago. Now that we know how the kitchen tent works, we'll be able to pop that up in less than 15 minutes any given time that we come. Nice job, Daddy. Now normally you folks know my feelings about processed food, but every once in a while, well, let's just say you can't camp without hot dogs. And these are great, big, long, lovely ones that I paid a small fortune for. Now, we just kind of slept in today because we had a really bug-infested rough night. And I'm going to make whistle dogs. The only problem is I don't have any toothpicks. Normally, I would take the hot dog and I would slice it and put the cheese in it, and then I would wrap it in bacon. But if you look, I don't have any toothpicks here, so I can't wrap these in the homestead bacon, and the homestead bacon's quite short. So we're just putting some bacon in the Dutch oven, and we're just going to stuff our hot dogs with cheese, and then we're going to put a lid on it and put it by the fire. And so when I have all these ready for the lid to go on, we'll be back. Okay, what we have here is my little Dutch oven, and it has a layer of bacon on the bottom, and it has hot dogs and cheese on top. The cheese is inside the hot dogs. Okay. Anyway, we're going to put a nice thick layer of Spanish onion on top. Now that we have our onions all over top, because I only have one Dutch oven and one skillet out here, folks, and we're just going to lay some buns all over top. Not really to cook them, just to warm them up. And they will get permeated with the flavor. Trust me, folks, it looks wicked, and it probably is really unhealthy. But you know what? It's going to be oh so good. We're just going to scoop this all out into a bun, and it's going to be wonderful. We're going to call this Deep Woods Whistle Dogs. Papa's going to put a lid on that, and we're going to set it in the fire. He's got a flat rock in there that he surrounds with fire, and we're going to have our cup of coffee and let lunch cook. I can hear the bacon sizzling in there. Every once in a while we just turn it around so that it heats evenly. I can't wait to see how it turns out, because we've never done this before. The buns are a little toasty at the edge. Oh, ow! Those buns are hot.
Amazing how they cook them there.
It's called an oven for onions and cheese and bacon.
You want? That's good. Thank you.
You couldn't get anything like this on a New York City hot dog stand.
No. It's like the 2 cups probably still sitting on the table. Well, they should.
All right, Papa.
Go.
You're up. Deep Woods Whistle Dogs. One of Mom's one-pot wonders. It's going to be hot. Awesome. I've been bitten by a deer fly, and Papa's going to, we just happen to have this little plaque, just this little wee spot of plantain. Thank you, dear. And I'm just going to chew this up. tough. Because like I said on the Homestead Honey Hour the other night, your saliva is a digestive fluid. One of many in your body. And it starts the process better than just putting dry plantain on. Now that that's on there, the itching has immediately stopped. Papa and I are going to go for a swim. But I just want to show you, look. They're not ripe yet, but look folks. Blueberries. And there's our camp, all nice and set up. Are you happy with your bug out place?
Yeah.
Pardon?